So today's workout is going to be a yoga inspired class. So we're going to do a warm-up with some yoga sequences, and we're going to then move into our 5 exercises. We're going to do some yoga holds, some yoga series, focusing on strengthening and some balance work. If you want to use a chair, you can do the moves, the warm-ups sitting in a chair, and you can certainly have a chair close by for any balance issues, or put your mat near a wall if you need to just put your hand up. So I hope you enjoy just a little variation on our workouts and adding a little bit of yoga in there. So let's get started. So again, all you really need is just a mat, and try to have your area clear from hitting anything. So I want you to start with your feet about hip width apart, and I want your feet facing forward. We're just going to start in a basic mountain pose, and this is just a nice balance and posture position. Make sure your ears are over your shoulders over your hips, and your hips over your knees and your ankles. And so let's just do a little chin tuck so we can make sure that the ears are over the shoulders. I want you to relax your shoulders. Let your hands just hang down. And just do some breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Again. One more time. And now we're going to take this mountain pose to an overhead mountain pose, or extended mountain. Palms up, reaching up toward the ceiling. Pull those arms back by your ears. And now we're just going to push the palms out and press them open as we bend our knees slightly and lean forward into a forward fold where we're just hanging down. And just go as low as you can. And you can relax your knees a little bit and just hang forward. I want you to fully exhale. On the next inhale, half lift, press against your shins. The crown of your head is reaching forward. Your back is just nice and flat. And then we're going to exhale into a forward fold again. And then we're going to just bend those knees slightly and roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Back to our starting mountain pose, shoulders back, looking straight ahead, chin tuck, ears over shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, palms out, lift up. Exhale, press those arms out, bend those knees slightly, forward fold and hang. Let the head relax. Next inhale, press against the shin, reach the crown of the head forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, just hang, bend your knees slightly. Inhale, articulate, rolling up. Back to mountain pose, shoulders round back, chin tuck, inhale, exhale. Next inhale, reach it up, overhead mountain, and exhale, swan dive, bend those knees slightly, forward fold, hang. Inhale, press against the shins, reach your head forward, flat back, exhale, forward fold. And roll it up as we inhale. Roll those shoulders back to mountain, chin tuck. Find your good posture. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. Last one. Overhead mountain. Palms out, swan dive. Bend those knees slightly. Hang. Forward fold. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward, press slightly on those shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll it up. Roll those shoulders back, mountain pose. Feet together. If you have balance issues, you can have your feet slightly apart or hip width apart or wider. Palms are out. We're going to overhead mountain pose, but I want you to interlace your fingers and make a little, put your pointer fingers together. And we're just going to reach up overhead, pull those arms back by the ears and push your shoulders down. Inhale. We're doing the swaying palm. We're going to lean over as we exhale. And then inhale, come up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come up. Again, exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. 2 more times each direction. Do it with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale into the stretch. Inhale up. Last time, exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Feet slightly apart. Arms down by your side. Roll those shoulders back. And next, we're going to do a series where we're going to go into a mountain overhead, and we're going to add a twist. Hang on. I apologize for that. That was time for me to get up. Okay, I beat the alarm today. Okay, so palms out, reach arms up overhead, overhead mountain. Pull those arms back, press those shoulders down. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to turn our body, quarter rotation, and press those arms down, pushing those shoulders down, reach the arms away from the body. And then we're going to inhale, palms up, and come back to the mountain. Exhale, turn the opposite direction, press your hands down, fully exhale, reach those arms away from the body, and then inhale back up. Push those shoulders down. Exhale, turn to the other side, press it down, palms up, inhale. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nice twist, waking up the innards. Inhale. Last set, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Waking up those organs, giving them a little ring out. Get them activated, and exhale. Next, we're going to go into a chair pose. So I'm reaching my hips back, looking straight ahead, arms pulling up, high as I can go. My weight is in my heels. And then from here, I'm going to lift up into a mini back bend, opening up my chest, arms opening up, looking at the ceiling, opening up my hips, and then coming back to the overhead mountain, put my hands together, pull my hands down to prayer hands. Get a nice stretch in the forearms. Exhale. Inhale. Now we're going to reach up into our chair pose. Pull those arms down. Big inhale, exhale into our back bend. Arms up, inhale, exhale, pull those arms down into prayer. Inhale. Exhale into chair. Inhale. Exhale into back bend. Inhale into mountain. Exhale, palms together, pull it down. Inhale. Exhale into chair. Hips reaching back, sink down lower. Inhale as we go up. Exhale into back bend. Inhale into mountain. Exhale, prayer hands. Pull it nice and low. Inhale. Exhale into chair. Inhale, come up. Exhale into back bend. Inhale into mountain. Exhale, pull it down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale into chair. Inhale up. Exhale into back bend. Inhale. Mountain. Palms together. Exhale. And pull it down. Press your arms down and palms forward. All right. That was our active range of motion and a warm-up. So next we're going to go into some yoga series. First one we're going to do a lunge. Step with your left foot forward and your right foot back. Get a nice wide position, as wide as you're comfortable. My heel is high. This is a high lunge. We're going to sweep those arms up overhead, and we're going to sink down just a little lower, and we're going to hold. Breathing. Now exhale and push up. Focus on something in front for balance. It's hard because your back heel is up. And we're going to now inhale and sink back down, arms up. Make sure your knee is not beyond your front toe. Wiggle your back foot back, shift your weight back a little bit if you need to. We're breathing. Holding this for 3 breath cycles, nice and slow. Next exhale, push it back down as you come up. Arms down as we lift up into a resting position. And sink back down. And breathe. Come up as you press your arms down. One more set. Sink down. Reach those arms back. Nice stretch for the psoas. That right hip. And exhale, come up. Now face forward. And your feet are nice and wide. They're turned out, maybe just a little bit more. And we're going to just put our arms out to the side. And we're going to open up our knees. We're going to tuck our hips under. So a little pelvic tilt here. And reach that tailbone toward the floor. Again, arms out. Hold that position. Find a focal point. And for optional arms, palms up. Pull your elbows in toward the ribs. Look up a little bit. Lift the chin, open the chest, by pulling those elbows down and in toward the ribs, you feel a nice stretch in your neck and in your shoulders. And we're just holding this, and we're breathing. Sink a little lower. And a little lower. This is called Sun Goddess. You're on the beach. Optional, close your eyes, look up at the sky. Hear the waves, feel the sun on your face. Sink a little lower. It's getting uncomfortable. 2 more deep breaths. And push up. And palms forward. Woo, nice. Turn those toes forward. And now we're going to do our high lunge with the right leg in front, left leg back. So square your hips to the front of your leg. Your toe is facing forward. Walk that foot back as much as you can. Find your focal point and arms up, shoulders down, sink down and hold 3 deep breath cycles. On the third exhale, straighten out that front leg, focus, balance, press your arms down, reach them out to the side. Drop those shoulders. And sink back down, bring those arms up and breathe. Try to sink a little lower. We're not rushing through this. Here's where a wall might be handy. You're having balance issues. On the next exhale, straighten out that front leg, press down, reach those arms away from the body. And let's sink down again. Go a little lower. Pull those arms back. Keep those hips square to the front leg. Both feet are facing forward. On your third exhale, come up. And toes facing forward. Woo! Palms in. Great. Step your feet together. Excellent. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is a walkout plank. So we're going to step to the back of our mat. And when I say walk out, we're going to walk out with our hands. Okay, so this is for some upper body work, going into a nice plank for some core and total body strengthening. So I want you just to start with your chin, roll down with the chin, pulling it in, then the upper back, the neck, upper back, roll down one vertebrae at a time, bend those knees a little bit, and reach that mat and walk it out. Shoulders right over the wrists. Push those shoulder blades down the spine, and your head is neutral, looking down at the ground. Chest is open a little bit. Pull in that belly, squeeze your glutes. Breathe. On the third exhale, bend those knees and walk it back in. Spend some time on your hands. This is good. And then as you get in toward the feet, duck the head, articulate up, rolling it up, bend those knees, one vertebrae at a time, come straight up, roll those shoulders back, and we're in our mountain pose. Wonderful. And exhale, start again, duck the chin, roll it down, bend those knees, walk it out. Shiva, are you going to do some planks with us? And we're just looking down at the mat. Push those shoulder blades down, open up the chest a little bit. Now, if you can, squeeze your glutes, and now your hands, like you're on 2 icebergs. There's your one iceberg on your left side, one iceberg on your right side, and they start to pull away. So don't let them separate. Pull your hands toward each other and your feet toward each other. Feel that engage your core and the belly. Breathe. Don't let those icebergs split. It's cold water. You don't want to go in. Breathing. And exhale. Bend your knees and walk it back up. You're doing great. Woo, halfway done. Roll it up. Shoulder roll, standing mountain. Mountain is just a great go-to pose. You can do meditation in mountain pose. You can do mountain pose with your eyes closed. Just a great, nice, basic position. And exhale, chin tuck, roll it down. Bend those knees, reach for the mat, walk it out. So I said we're halfway done. This is our third out of 4. And again, we're on the 2 icebergs. Pull them together. Push those shoulder blades down, open the chest. Looking about 1 foot in front of your hands. Come on, pull those icebergs together. Come on, tighten that belly. Breathe. Exhale, bend those knees, walk it up. Good, and roll it up. Bend those knees, shoulder roll, mountain pose. This is going to become your favorite pose. Let's get this last one over. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, bend the knees, roll down, walk it out. We're doing 4 breaths this time. Push those shoulder blades down, opening the chest, pull the belly in, squeeze the glutes, pull the icebergs together, breathe. Woo! Walk it in, bend those knees a little bit, and roll it up. Roll the shoulders back. What a difference. When you imagine you're pulling your hands toward each other and your feet toward each other, they're not moving, but you're just engaging them and engaging your core very effectively. It just turns a basic plank into really a workhouse, and you get so much more out of it. Okay, so we're going to finish with a Warrior 2 series, and we're going to start on our left side, left leg in front. So your front foot is facing the front of the mat. We're going to go back like that high lunge, but we're going to drop the heel, and my back foot is perpendicular, nice perpendicular line to the line of the front foot, okay? So the body is going to square to the front leg, and I'm going to reach up, and I'm going to sink down. There we go. It's like you're trying to spread that mat away with your feet. Widen it, push that mat apart, okay? Arms up, sink down. And we're just holding this pose. As we exhale, I want you to turn and face the side. And your arms are just reaching away from the body. Try to keep them level. There we go. From here, we can flip our front hand, reach our back hand down, and lift the front arm up. And just look up toward our hand, up toward the ceiling. And on the exhale, we're going to go back to our Warrior 2 and sink down just a little bit more. And then from here, we're just going to place our forearm on our knee, bring this back arm over top, and get a good side stretch. Just looking straight ahead. More advanced would be to look up at your elbow, but you don't have to do that. And finally, for something more advanced, reach this bottom hand out and look out towards your hands. And you have to really, really engage the core. And then come back to our Warrior 2 and sink down. And let's straighten out that front leg and take a rest. Awesome. All right, let's do it again. So let's square our hips to the front leg, front foot. The back foot is still perpendicular to the line of the front foot. Arms are up. We're going to sink down. Warrior 1. Spread that mat apart. Inhale. Exhale into Warrior 2, which is just turning your body. Quarter rotation. Stretch it out. There we go. Keep those arms level. Now, back hand goes down, front hand palm flips up, and we're looking up and sinking down. Deep breath. One more time. Inhale. And exhale back to Warrior 2. Palm, wrists or elbow on your thigh. Bring this other arm overhead. And optional, reach it out. Stretch, look between your hands. And come back to Warrior 2. Sink down, deep breath. Exhale, press it back up. Woo! Did you feel that in the legs? Wonderful. Back, front foot faces sideways, and then the back foot we're flipping, and we've now just turned around. Okay, we're now ready to do the right side, and we're in our front leg. Foot is facing straight with the mat. Our back leg is perpendicular. Back foot is perpendicular to the line of my front foot. Square my shoulders to my front leg, and let's sink down into Warrior 1. Great. Breathing, holding, sinking down. On the exhale, go into Warrior 2. There we go. And look forward. That's it. Stretch that front arm. Flip the palm up of the front hand, back hand drops, and lift up and look at the ceiling. Your eyes follow your hand. Stretch it up. Inhale. Exhale back to warrior two. Sink down a little lower. And reaching overhead. You can just look straight in front. Turn to the side, but you're not looking up. Optional is to look at the elbow. Or reach that bottom hand out and look between your hands. This is engaging the core. Breathe. And come back to warrior two. Awesome. Sink a little lower. Stretch those arms. Reach away from the body. Feel it in the legs. Flip the front hand, back hand down the leg, and stretch up. Another deep breath. Sink a little lower. Back to warrior two. And then reaching over top. Find that focal point. Have focal points to gaze at, to help you hold your balance. Then reach out. Optional. Another deep breath. Look between your hands. And come back to warrior two. Sink a little lower. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten that front leg out. Woo! So nice to straighten out that front leg. Your front foot turns in. Your back foot, so both feet are facing forward. That black mass in front of me is my cat. That's Sheba. And bring it in and walk it out. Woo! Let's just walk it out as part of our cool down. That is great. I really feel it on the top of my legs, my quads, my glutes. We did a lot of core work. Awesome job. Very nice. Woo. And feet apart. Let's roll out those wrists. Now let's roll them out the other direction. Good. Now we're going to finish with a little bit of Tai Chi. It's a move, it's called the shake. That's not the technical name, but basically we're just going to shake, and we're going to shake our hands, our wrists, so they're just kind of straight and just shaking up and down. Nice. Let the shoulders relax. Breathing. And hands like this. Now circle those wrists. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Circle the other direction. Now we're going to do a big shake, big release, which is going up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Real big. Woo! And roll it out, shake it out. Shake out those legs. Fantastic. Let's take it down to the ground. I'm going to change my view just a little bit. Watch out, Sheba. Let's get a little closer. Sheba, watch out. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Nice. So if you're in cross-legged, I like to have one foot in front and not crossing over one leg over the other, but they're just kind of parallel to each other. And I just want you to sit up nice and tall. I want you to roll the shoulders back and slide the shoulder blades down. We're going to start catching our breath a little bit. We're going to bring our palms up, and we're just going to do some breathing. Slow the heart rate down. If you're feeling it a little bit, we did some hard work, particularly with that last series. Holding those poses, building strength, engaging the core. Great. Let's just bring our arms out to the side, and let's bring one arm over. Just get another good little stretch. And release. Other side. Let's turn sideways and straighten out both legs. And just sitting up nice and tall. Place your hands right by your side, and I want you to press into the mat and feel the spinal cord, spinal column kind of elongate. Your tailbone is still on the floor, your bottom is still on the floor, but it's lifted ever so slightly. Now keep this nice elongated spine, the crown of the head's reaching up with when you release your hands. Try to keep that nice high position. And now relax the shoulders. Wonderful. That's all core work, keeping your spine elongated and stretched in an unsupported position. That's why this core, strong core, is so important. We're going to bring our arms up overhead. Or we're just going to bend at the hips, hinge at the hips, and reach forward. Keep a nice straight back. Lift that chin. Inhale. Exhale, duck the head. And roll it up. Sit nice and tall. Again, lift up. Hinge at the hips, reach forward. Let the hands just go down where they may. Don't force it. Big inhale. Exhale, duck your head. Feel that good stretch along the whole back of the spine. And roll it up. We're going to finish in a seated, not a seated cobbler pose, but a reclined cobbler pose. So cobbler pose is where you put the palm of the feet together, okay? And then we usually hold on to the ankles and pull ourselves forward and push our knees down. Well, we're going to do that laying down. So scooch up just a little bit, and I want you to roll down. Use your elbows, bring one knee up. Straighten out that leg, and straighten out the other leg. Palms up. Tuck your shoulder blades under, then bend your knees, put your feet together, and then take your hands and just place them on top of the inner thighs. You're going to feel a little natural curve in your spine. That's fine. Relax your hands a little bit. Just a little weight on the inner thighs in a relaxed position, and we're going to start our breathing. Every exhale, concentrate on just relaxing further into the stretch. Now, what I'd like to do is to work on our 3-point breathing, where we inhale through the nose and our belly rises, fill the belly up. And then immediately, when the belly's full, draw that air up into the chest and the chest rises. And then we slowly exhale through our mouth. So 1, inhale through the nose, fill the belly. 2, draw the air up into the chest, fill the lungs and the chest. Feel the ribs expanding. And 3, blow out through the mouth, releasing all the air. Practice that. 1, 2, 3. 1, fill the belly. 2, draw up into the chest. 3, exhale. Keep going as you focus on relaxing with each exhale. One more time. And let your hands drop down below your leg and close those knees with some assistance of your hands. Let's bring your left leg into the chest, your right leg up into the chest. Hug your knees. And gently rock side to side. Loosening up the spine, massaging the back muscles. Oh, that feels so good. Still breathing, relaxed breathing. Now, if you can, make a little circle with your knees. Still rocking a little bit. It's a great way to loosen up a tight back. Let's go the other direction. Wonderful. Hug those knees again. And right leg down, left leg down. Let's roll over onto our side. And your eyes are open. When you're ready, gently walk it up. And let's finish in that same bent knee position, seated. Relax those shoulders. And to finish out our yoga practice, just going to say namaste, which means from me to you. Have a great day. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Take care.